Very well. Thank you, Jamie. I've got my lemon and ginger tea. It's Friday. It's extremely busy in the office as we gear up for Christmas period and the New Year's. All good.
Just to let everyone in behind the curtain, MarketsFlow's office runs on lemon and ginger tea. But anyway, let's get started. This is Webcast 33 for MarketsFlow Portfolio Performance for the week ending 13th of December. Our podcast is recorded every Friday and is uploaded immediately on YouTube. Please subscribe to our channel so that you can receive it as soon as it's available. MarketsFlow is an FCA authorized robo-advisor and digital wealth manager. We are also SEC authorized. Your deposits are protected by the FSCS for up to £85,000. Go to marketsflow.com to learn more about our portfolio performance. You can download our mobile app on the App Store or download it from Google Play, and you can start investing from £10. Before I start, I would like to run through our disclosure. Your capital is at risk, and any financial performance figures refer to the past. That past is not a reliable indicator for the future. So anyway, Tom, having said this, let's cover our important subject of how our portfolios perform this week.
Thank you, Jamie. And as we speak, we're partway through Friday. So as of now, we are 0.04% up on MarketsFlow managed high growth portfolio. And since launch, which is 4th of June 2019, that is up 8.54%. The MarketsFlow managed growth portfolio is up 0.06% on the week, and that on since launch is up 8.55%. The MarketsFlow managed ISA portfolio on the week is up 0.04%, and since launch, which is the 4th of June, it's up 5.53%.
How was the market performed this week as a whole?
Well, as of now, the markets are quite volatile, and the S&P is up on the week at about 0.41%. We're seeing some whipsaw action in the markets, which is heavily news-driven, like the China trade talks.
You mentioned whipsaw markets there. Just for our listeners, what is a whipsaw?
Good question. So a whipsaw action could be where a market on any one day may be up and the next day down for no good reason. Having said that, that action could also be seen on intraday basis. So the markets could start fairly high or positive on the day and then immediately reverse or reverse during the day at any point. So that's really the whipsaw action.
Oh, fair enough. So what about our allocation within the portfolios?
Well, Jamie, we run MarketsFlow on a highly data-driven perspective. Based on that, we're keeping a highly cautious outlook for the portfolio, which is mostly in cash as we go into the weekend. And the reason is the incredibly low VIX, yet fairly high rotations within the various sectors in the market.
Okay, thanks. How were our portfolios risk managed through the week?
As I mentioned before, due to the data-driven optimization strategy, we are heavily weighted towards cash, but are mainly allocating our positions in equities, or have been doing so at the earlier starts of the week. Today, the US market is incredibly volatile compared to its European counterparts, and we're keeping that in check.
Okay, cool. So what steps are we taking against that?
We've decided to keep a highly cautious approach, as I mentioned before, by being majority in cash. By doing so, we're ensuring that we're highly risk managed to the downside.
Sounds good. What do we look forward to from here over the next couple of weeks, Tom?
Well, Jamie, we're now coming to the end of the year where traditionally the action is muted, and the chances are for Santa rallies, or at least that's what the investors are hoping or expecting for. Having said that, last year was one of the most volatile December markets. Whilst the US markets are toying with touching previous highs, we're seeing UK election results as a no change story. The other impacting stories could be China or impeachment. With all of that taken into account, MarketsFlow takes a scientific approach, and our optimization is based on the data at hand. The data for the short term is pointing towards taking a cautious stance as we go into the weekend, and we are majority in cash, and we're seeing a negative day currently in the US markets.
Santa rallies are a fantastic term. Anyway, that brings us to the end of our podcast. Thanks for listening to us on YouTube. Please remember to subscribe to our channel and have a great weekend. And we look forward to next Friday's podcast. Take care.